What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Yes, I finally have taken the cover off of it, literally after a month of just being very busy and going and buying this car and just enjoying it for a little while. But guys, it's time to get back to this one. And today what we have got going on is we're doing a decontamination on it. Let me turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you what's going on. All right, guys, it's Monday afternoon, Monday evening. I believe in the next video I told you that I was gonna do the paint correction now. What that is right here is where the cover has been on the car and dew settling in on it, and probably the cover was wet, but it'll come right off, as you can see. But I'm going to be taking a buffer to this thing anyway, so it's no big deal. So honestly, it's no big deal. So I'm going to have to go over this hood and just clean it real good and stuff. I knew I would have to, just to get it to look good and get it ready to get all these little swirly marks out. So, but yeah, it's going to be a beautiful car. It's already beautiful, but it's going to be more than what it is now. And I can't wait to really show you guys. This is going to be sweet. But I'm going to get to work in the next vid. I'll show you. Now, in the next step, what I'm going to do is, after about 2 passes, you want to clean the pad out. So, just two little drops. And you just do a little section. You do a section at a time on the hood. So let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what I'm doing. Now, in the next step, what I'm going to do is, after about 2 passes, you want to clean the pad out. So just two little drops, and you just do a little section. You do a section at a time on the hood. So let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, guys. As you can see here, I primed my pad. As you can see, the car looks great. It's just, we're going to do a little light paint correction. We'll see what it wants. But I've put 2 little pea-sized drops. I'm just going to add just a little bit more. Just a little bit more to one, because I didn't think I got enough. But what you want to do is, you want to go just a little bit at a time, not a lot. So what I'm gonna do now is turn on the machine. start to see that, start to see clear spots, probably good to take it off now. You don't want to burn the paint. You got to be very, very careful. See if little swirly marks that went away. Always go forward motion. Don't go up and down. I think you liked that, didn't you? Alright, let's turn on the light and see what we got. Alright guys, I'm trying to attempt to make this vid. But as we could see, the swirls are just all over the place. See all that? That's awful. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna show you a difference. And I worked on it. Yeah, the dew settling in. You can see that. That's not good. So I'm gonna put the buffer up for the night because for one, it's just not gonna make a good contact. You know, it's not gonna get the clear hard enough. But you can actually see here the clarity is just so much better. So I took a buffer to this side of my roof edge, and you can actually see it looks a whole lot better. And this is what I'm after, the result. So tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to be at it hard, try to get the top hood and the trunk knocked out. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on some other areas. Get the top of the fenders done too. And as much as I can, then I have to go to the auto body paint supply store and pick up some touch-up paint for the back of the car. Like here, you can actually see what's going on. But yeah, right now it's we got dew settling in, which is not a good sign. So, I mean, so in the morning, I'm going to be going to get breakfast and more than likely get this thing done in the morning. Not done in the morning, but I'm going to be buffing out the sides tomorrow night, which the sides are no big deal. So that'll give me something to do tomorrow night. And this thing will be ready to be ceramic coated. I'm shooting for next week, but she's already looking good as far as I can tell. But as far as like appearance mods go, guys, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna really do a lot to it. Honestly, I'm not. This thing just looks good the way it is. I mean, a lot of people will go ahead and remove the pony emblem and the fog lights. A lot of people do that. And honestly, guys, I'm just trying to keep it a nice car, and, you know, and just keep the appearance mods to a minimum. The only appearance things I have done to the car is I put lowering springs on it, and I put these 20-inch wheels on it. And that's it. And I may do some louvers later on, but honestly, I actually like the way it looks the way it is. So I may order a new deck lid panel, but a lot of people will flatten that out. I am not quite sure how I want to go with that. Those are some swirls I'm talking about, but we're gonna work on that tomorrow. But this is what I want to change that, but we'll have to get me a tag for along for this thing. But yeah, this thing's looking good otherwise, besides the swirl marks. But yep, may drive this thing tomorrow a little bit. But I'm gonna shut it down for the night. Sure do miss driving this beast. Oh my gosh, look at that window's awful. Anyway, but yeah, these are the results that I'm wanting to go for. So, no swirls. Can't really tell, but Yeah. There you go. But, yep. See y'all in the morning. Alright guys, it's almost midnight. I'm working on this car. I'm just trying to get it done. We got the top, the trunk, the hood, all that is done. But it's coming along very nice. But hopefully it'll be done before I go to bed. We got some storms coming, but I'm hoping that it'll go around us and I can get this thing done. So gotta manage my time. So I've got 4-week 12-hour shifts, 4 days, so I've got to get busy. So I'm gonna put the camera up and get the LED light out and get with the program. So talk to you guys later. All right guys, let's see if we can uncover this thing and see what we got. Gotta put the light on it and see what we got. Alright, we've got some places that we need to work on the hood. Notice we got some swirl in there in the middle that I need to work on. Possibly did not get it with a buffer, but here we are looking good. Some of that is where the cover's been on there. That's where the smears are coming from. We got some swirling right here. This is the little lines I was talking about. We got to do the spoiler, and we need to get this done, and get the rear bumper done, get the farthest trunk done, and I'm going to do this front clip. We got to get the front bumper done. We have to get that. Before I put the ceramic coating on it, I was hoping to get by the auto body paint supply store today, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So the ceramic coating may have to wait till next week, so I'm not sure. But in case you're new here, this is my 2013 Mustang GT. It's low miles car. It's 66,000 miles on it. Trying to preserve it and just keep the paint in good condition, and trying to just keep the car mint overall. You guys can just see here just how immaculate the interior is, and I'm just trying to keep it that way because, for one, I spent a lot of money on this car, and it costed me dearly each month. And I can now say that it's all mine because I paid for it. And a lot of overtime, a lot of BS I had to deal with at my current job. And this car right here, was worth every penny, every second. But I'm just this is a car that I don't drive that often, and this is mainly a car that's going to, generate me, business revenue, and it's a car I want to keep around for a long time. So I think I've bored you enough, but we've got something going on. Okay, never mind, it's just my imagination. But anyways, seems like we got some swirling going on still, but it'll be all right. But let's get on with it. Got to get the side buffed out. And what's up, guys? I'm buffing away here. We got to do this quarter. I believe the last time I stopped as we were right here. I stopped on this part of the bumper because the dew was settling in, and I currently don't have an enclosed garage, so I have to work with what I've got. So take in consideration that I've worked 12 hours and I'm still out here buffing the car out after hours. So it's not perfect, but we're just trying to get the little light swirls out. She goes for a ceramic coating in the morning, so I've got to make do with what energy I've got left today and get this thing done. So without further ado, guys, let me get to work, and I'm going to show you how I put this on. For one, you put just 2 pea-sized drops of compound, and what I'm using here is a Rupes Duetto. It's really good. Yeah, I've got my arms rolled up because, like I said, this is where I'm hot the most, is my arms. So, but with my arms cool, the better I feel better that when I work. So I'm kind of going around the corner here like this. All right. You might want to turn the machine down to 1. Don't hold it wide open when you first turn it on. Actually, don't turn it wide open at all. It just overworks the motor. That would just get it hot. So what you want to do is just gradually turn it up as you work the product in. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So I mean, I'm just doing my work. When you stomp, when you feel like you've made enough passes, you don't want to get the paint too hot, this is a dual action. It's not going to, but I don't have a thickness gauge. I really should get a thickness gauge to measure the paint on this car. So that's coming later. But so when I get done with that, I just let me go get my I won't be literally just a split second. I just gotta get my towel. when you get done, just simply just wipe it off where you buffed out, and just take, when you buff all the excess off, just take your light and go over it and see if you missed any swirls. See if any swirls come out or if they didn't. I mean, this paint is not perfect at all, but I'm just letting you know right now that, you know, this car, I'm just trying to keep it meticulously well kept, but it's easier said than done with a car this caliber. So, but anyways, all right, guys, she is dialed in. The swirl marks are gone that I am happy with. You're not going to get all of these swirl marks out. I want to go on ahead and clarify on that matter, but I just wanted to clarify, you're not going to get all the swirls out. That's just a given. But this thing is dialed and ready for the ceramic coating tomorrow morning, about 11:30, 12 o'clock sharp tomorrow. So I am beat and tired. I have been up since 4 o'clock yesterday, or 5 o'clock yesterday. I worked 12 hours, and I came home and rested my feet for a few minutes, and I finished this thing up. Bumper is done, hood, everything on this car that I wanted buffed out is complete. So this car is ready to rock tomorrow. So this is my baby. So, but yeah, I didn't do the spoiler. I should. Yeah, let's do it. And yep, that'll be it. I forgot to do the spoiler, but yeah, I forgot about the swirl marks being on the spoiler. So let me do that, and it's done. She is ready for her ceramic. This is just a compound. This is just a compound. And you can see how well it's just shining. Just wait till the ceramic coating hits it, guys. You ain't seen nothing yet. Well, guys, it's the next morning. I hope you all are doing well. Continuation of the video. The car is done. I have these just applicator pads for ceramic coatings or whatever you want. But got the car running. Taking it to a shop to get it done. I'm going to show you around the car right quick. I didn't put the antenna on because I'm going to be taking it back off so that way I can work around it. But as you can see, the clarity is back and it's just shining like always. But let's get in the car and I'm going to tell you the next step that I'm going to be doing. But in regards to this car, so I love this car. Just a Gen 1 Coyote 401A package premium. But first off, this morning we're going to go get some breakfast. For one, I'm starving out of my tree, and got microfiber towels. I've got my ceramic coating. If you're wondering what ceramic coating I'm using, it is Croftgate USA's Resilience. It's a dealer version, which I am a dealer for Croftgate. I'm gonna show you how what the bottle looks like. The bottle looks like this. It's a Resilience. It's a 2 to 5 year protection. It's self-leveling, self-healing. Believe me, you guys, this is gonna be an amazing product. But once again, I haven't driven this thing since, like, I think since my surgery. Well, I drove it once, but now I think last time I had it was to the track, and that's the last time I drove this car. But know it's probably going to drive a little weird, but take it easy on it. So let's go to town and get something to eat at my favorite spot. All right,
listen
guys.
here to WKBC Radio for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Northwoods.
We've got it here. We've got an IPA. This is the next step that you do after the paint correction. Is you want to take 50% water and 50% alcohol and apply it to the body, and then it's ready for the coating to put on. So gotta do this fender, and we'll be ready to put the coating on. Alright guys, I figured I'd give you a status update of how the ceramic coating is going. I had to cut the radio off due to copyright, but the top is, the ceramic coating is on the top. It is currently on this car, and you can just see the clarity. It's just really bonding to it, and it's a 24-hour cure time. But I believe that I'm gonna leave it on here for another 24 hours. So I'm gonna pick it up Saturday morning. But I'm just giving you guys an update on how it's going so far. I'm currently in the middle of working on the hood. If you don't know your differences in the clarities, but this car is just, this part's done, and may need to work on some areas, but this paint is so clean, it's unreal. So yeah, it's raining. All right, guys, here's my car. It's done completely. Just look at the paint. Just starts from the pictures and the videos don't do justice, guys, on this ceramic coating. You have to see it in person to understand this car's look in person. The pictures don't do justice at all. The more you look at it, the more it brings you in. And this is essentially what I'm looking at. I'm looking at like, why is the picture not taken good enough? And I'm just telling you. But what we essentially done was, I done a foam cannon wash, I done a decontamination, and a paint correction, and then after that was a ceramic coating. She looks beautiful. She looks better than the day I bought it. Honestly, this looks the best it has in probably all its life. But it's a 2 to 5 year protection program. If you are local to me, reach out to me and we can get your investment looking like this for 2 to 5 years. And you get the benefits of this ceramic coating. It self-heals from swirl marks, minor scratches. All you gotta do is put a little heat on it and it softens up. Take a towel, go over it, the swirl goes away, get away from it, and it hardens back up. For an example. But I'll show you guys whenever a swirl will occur to it. But she just looks so beautiful today. The best I've seen, and I'm very well pleased with it. You know, it's nothing like detailing your own car and doing the ceramic coating yourself on your own vehicle. But I'll show you the other side. I'm gonna touch up these areas. I didn't put any coating right there, but I'm gonna replace this deck lid sometime. But there you go, guys. It's just, you have to see this car in person to really, really appreciate it. But I'm amazed, very amazed. But that's all I've got. Let's turn the camera around and I'm gonna end the video. Okay, guys, once again, I'm gonna end the video here, but what's next for this car? I've got Cook's 1 3/4 inch long tube headers that have been jet hot coated. They've been in my room for a couple of years now, actually. I'm waiting on some other mods, but one reason why I haven't been able to get this car to where I want it, for one, I had been working on my Fox body. That's where most of my attention went to. And the main thing for this car was getting the tile in my hand. You know, I didn't like modifying a car and have a bank lien on it. I didn't vibe with that. So now the car's paid off. Don't have the warranty on it now, and the car is just, it's mine. So the mod list are Cook's long tube headers. I've got those. I got a great deal on them. And I've got a Cook's X pipe. It's also been jet hot coated. They're 1 3/4 inch long tubes. I'll show them in a later vid for this car when it comes time to modify this thing. And there's only one shop that I trust, and they're going to do a phenomenal job. I trust them. I'm going to have them to install a MGW shifter as well, a cold air intake, and dyno tune it. And hopefully I'm shooting the 415 to 420 horsepower, and that'll be a conservative tune on 93. So I'm gonna end it on that note. If you have liked what you have seen so far, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you for the ones that have subscribed. You guys are amazing. And tell me what you all want to see, and I will do my best to make it happen. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.